Okay, this is Fort Christmas in Christmas, Florida. Reconstruction of what the fort looks like. Seminole Indian Wars. It's where the powder magazine is supposed to be. Old relics discovered around here. Musket balls, belt buckles. Recreation of what the fort looked like. These old coins that they had found. 1837, 1815. Half dime was 1837. More artifacts, bullets, musket balls. Powder. This looks like it was a press to make shells. Shotgun. Nails, spikes. Cannonballs. Pottery and animal bone. This canoe, estimated to be built in 1212 AD. Built 300 years before Ponce de Leon came. This was dug out of the St. John's River here. It's 11 foot long. 1212 AD, that's 1,000 years old right there. Preserved down in that muck of the St. John's River. Indian clothing. Arrowheads. Wardrobes of the day. But that was nice in 100-degree weather with 98% humidity. What the magazine room would have looked like. Keep the dry gunpowder and guns in here. Storage. Some of the old brands from different families here. Yeah, right there is my great-grandmother, Grandma Susie. Smokehouse. And homesteading. Here they got a lot of families here. Cowards. Browns. Hancock's Christmas community. A room. The Simmons, Savages, and the Reddit. That's my can. That right there. My great-grandmother, Susie, and her sister Annette, Aunt Nett. She would have been 110 or so, so this had to be 100 years ago. 1923, 1922. And her father, which would be my great-great-grandfather, Ben Reddit, and they said he was about 6'6", 6'7". Biggest guy I ever seen. I'm 6'6". Baby clothes, baby shoes, all the quilts. This is what they used to use on the pines to collect turpentines at. And I still find these in some trees out in the woods. Get down into them little pots. Maybe going all the way up a tree, that way, that way. There'd be grooves. Some of them would even cut grooves in the trees to let it naturally flow. But this is common. I've seen them like that, and like that, and go all the way up trees. I've seen them. Very rare to find them pots, especially find these still on trees. You get deep in the woods, you'll find them. This is what the fort would have looked like. Little shooting holes. Yeah, wooden pegs holding stuff on there. This is a recreation, of course, but the other one, the original, is about a mile down the road near a little creek. What an old cabin would have looked like. Dugout canoe, circular, around 1900, 19-foot long that they found. Likely a Seminole or a Miccosukee construction. Seafaring canoe of 150 or 50 to 100 years old at the time they found it in 1900. Can you imagine that thing was being made in 18? And the old tools, a little dolly, plow. The sugar cane press. Locked up, but you tie a horse onto it and they walk circles, turns those gears. Put sugar cane right through there and squeezes it. Sugar cane juice comes out. With a bowl of sugar cane. Old cracker style house here. Little rocking chair. And they used palm trees for support, but you turn them upside down, they never rot. So actually, when you cut it, flip it upside down, so that would have been the top of the tree, and they never rot. That's what we used to build the houses with. Little cattle rod. These are all the brands. Cecil read it. That was my grandma's cousin. Now the kitchen. Got the corn in the jar. This would have been more modern here because they have a stove with running water or a sink. And a sifter. How they used to do their laundry. Over there at the washboard. Right there, run through there to wring it. This is the Woods house around 1927 era. There's a tiny little singer. Little tiny bed. That's where the woman combed her hair and octagon soap. Baby chair. Hunting and fishing and trapping. Ooh, we got gator hide. Gator hide, looks like a wild boar. Cutters there. Horns up top. There's a gator head. Little tiny six. Big bass. Some doe. Hornet's nest. Over here you got that rattlesnake skin. That decoys. Probably an otter. Otter hide. Oh yeah. A hide is part with a cub, bear cubs. This was the main living room, the piano. Longhorns, all the horns. Yeah, these houses don't look big on the outside, but when you come inside, it's spacious. Cane cola, crush. Fried chicken, looks like buffalo wings over there. Another bed. Another bed. Probably a kid's room. Well, hello. Can you talk to me one more time? Look at you with your beard. Meh.
Hi, Rollin.
What the old post office used to look like. Have your boxes. There you go. Get the dress laid out. Neat idea. Little reef made with pine cones. That's what the old smokehouses used to look like. Block every entrance off, have that fire going. And your hands and everything salted. Back in the old days, you'd be living over there. Middle of the night, you get a stomach cramp. You don't have time to dress. You've got to run, run, run. All the way to the outhouse. Open that door. No lights, nothing but mosquitoes and flies in the middle of the night. Ooh, they got corn cob. Corn to wipe with. I guess some powder or something right there for you. Whew, life was rough. Types of typewriters. Those school chairs look like. This was a school. Old blackboard.
Pretty cool in here, actually. I'm surprised. When the windows are closed, I bet it was hot.
America, by God, George Washington and the American flag. Little maps over there. Because that was geography. And rulers.
A bucket or a basket?
This was a school lunchroom around the 1932 era. Guess you come in, get your plate, and go sit in the shade somewhere. Laundry wash day. Lunchroom cooks. Cornbread.